Hey guys, it's Aarati and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing to my channel and also hit the bell icon. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I edit my YouTube thumbnails. And I wanted to do this video since a while, but I didn't want to make it like as soon as I started my channel. So now that I've been filming for like more than 2 years, I decided to do it this week. And yeah, let's begin. So to begin with, the two main things that you need for your thumbnail is the picture and text. Now you can use any picture. Suppose I use my pictures because I mostly do sit down videos. But if you have like a DIY channel and if you're making a tutorial of how to make a paper boat, like that's just an example. So you can put a picture of your paper boat in the thumbnail. Or if you're making like a dish or something, if you have a cooking channel, you can put a picture of your dish on the thumbnail. Like I said, I mainly put my pictures in the thumbnails because I mostly do sit down videos, and it gives a right message to the audience who is watching. They know that a person is actually telling you. And I usually take the pictures right after I shoot my entire video. And if I forget sometimes, which I do a lot of times, I just manage to take an old picture of mine and just put that into a thumbnail. The next thing we are going to look at is the tools that I use to make my thumbnails. So the first tool is Photoshop and the second is Canva. And there are a few free alternatives which you can use, and I'll tell them as we go. So my first step is to remove the background, and I'm going to do it in Photoshop itself. But if you don't have Photoshop, you can use other alternatives like remove.bg, which is a very good site. And if you have Canva Pro, then it's going to be even more convenient for you, but it's not free. So first I'll unlock this layer and then go to properties, where you can see remove background. Just click on it and wait. And then that's done. The next thing we're going to do is add a white line around my shoulders and the head, and I'm going to again do it in Photoshop itself. So go to layers, then layer style, and then stroke. Select the color you want. I'm choosing white, and then select the depth of the line. I usually keep the depth between 3 and 4. So currently I'm obsessed with shadows, and recently I learned how to add shadows in Photoshop. So let's see. Again go to layers, then layer style, and then click on drop shadow. Select the distance and size you want, and that's done. I'll just export this image. The fourth step is to actually make the thumbnail on Canva. So I have this thread over here where I have every single thumbnail of mine, as you can see. We'll just add another page here, and you can simply search for a relevant template. For me, there are scenarios where I edit my thumbnail from scratch, and sometimes when I don't have time, or if I get a good thumbnail template, then I just use that. I like this template, so I'll just choose that. I'll remove this guy and import my picture instead. Also, I don't really like this black element, so instead of that, I'm going to add a really subtle gradient in the background. So when selecting gradients, I usually sync it with the shirt I'm wearing. So in that picture, I'm wearing a yellow shirt, so I'm going to eventually select a yellow gradient. You can just type the color gradient you want and choose the relevant one. I like this, so I'm just going to add it. Once that is done, I'll work on the text. So the sample thumbnail that I'm showing you is basically for this video itself. So I'll just choose the text, how to make YouTube thumbnails. I'll probably type how to make here and take this down, and then just type YouTube over here. Then I increase the size and adjust it. And then I'll copy the YouTube font here and type thumbnails and adjust it again. Then I like the elements that I have on this template, but you can maybe add like an arrow or something like this, and I'll just change the color to black. and then that's it, you're done. And that's basically it. That's how you edit YouTube thumbnails. It takes me a lot of time to design a thumbnail, sometimes more than I take to edit a YouTube video itself. So usually I dedicate like 30 to 45 minutes to design a thumbnail until, I come to the decision that, yes, like I like this. Okay, this is it. And actually speaking, I'll also recommend you to spend that much time to edit a thumbnail because, at the end of the day, the audience and the viewers, whoever is going to come across your video, is going to click when they see your thumbnail. If your thumbnail is attractive enough, then they're going to watch the entire video. So always make sure that your thumbnail is clean and not cluttered. The text is bold so that it can attract anyone's attention. And the third point is make it look modern because, you don't want people to think that your video has been created in like 2014. It should be modern and it should look like it's updated just by seeing it. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give this video a huge like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.